Today, we will read a story about Nana's poem. But before that, let's get familiar with some words first. Rotten. There are two peaches in the pictures. One of the peaches looks fresh and good to eat, the other one looks rotten. When something is rotten, it goes bad. The second peach has become rotten, smelly, and mushy. Stumble. What is the chipmunk in this picture doing? It is tripping and almost falling down. To stumble means to trip and almost fall. It looks like the chipmunk is stumbling over the log. Rope. There is a rope in the picture. A rope is a thick piece of twisted string that is very strong. Sometimes a rope is used for jumping. Edge. We can see a desk in the picture. The arrow is pointing to the edge of the desk. The edge is the border of something. It's where the two flat parts come together. Invitation. This picture shows an invitation to a birthday party. It tells who the party is for, when the party will be, and where it is. Sometimes invitations come by phone or email too. Blame. In this picture, the boy is blaming the cat for breaking the cookie jar. When you blame someone for something, you say that it is their fault and not your fault. Able. This picture shows a bird that is able to fly and a baby bird that is not able to fly yet. When you are able to do something, you can do it. Glossy. Glossy means smooch and shiny. This card shows two floors. The one with the squares is glossy. It is very shiny. Polite. Being polite means having good manners and being pleasant to other people. Look at the two ducks eating pizza. One of them is being polite and one isn't. Naughty. Look at the two children in this picture. Which one is being naughty? Yes, the one coloring on the wall instead of on the paper. He is naughty since he does not behave himself. Okay, next, let's move to today's story. Nana's poem. Come on, David, play tea party with me, please, pleaded Caroline. Caroline's friend, Angela, was supposed to come over, but she was late from the dentist. Caroline had nobody to play with. Oh, all right, agreed David. But just until Teddy comes over, and don't tell him I was playing tea party. I promise, said Caroline. Nana, we're going outside to play in the treehouse, called Caroline to her grandmother. Nana was visiting from Florida. She was watching Caroline and David while their mom was out. I'll come outside too, said Nane. I can do my crossword puzzle out in the beautiful sunshine. I'll carry my dolls and you can carry the tea set. Okay, David? Said Caroline. David collected the cups and teapot on a tray and headed for the treehouse. Last one there is a rotten egg, said David as he began to run. Watch out, yelled Caroline. But it was too late. David stumbled over a jump rope and almost fell down. One teacup flew off the tray, hit the edge of the stone walkway, and smashed into 1,000 tiny pieces. You broke my teacup, howled Caroline. What's going on? Asked Nana, who came to hear what all the noise was about. David broke my teacup, wailed Caroline. It wasn't my fault, said David. Caroline left her jump rope in the middle of the yard. David was running. It's not fair to blame it on me, yelled Caroline, beginning to cry. Nana tried to get Caroline and David to calm down and stop arguing. Come and sit with me on the deck, she said. David and Caroline put the remaining pieces of the tea set on the table and sat down. Caroline was still sniffling when she felt Jordan and Tiana's cat, Apricot, brush against her leg. Apricot stared up at Caroline, yawned, and then lay down to sleep under the table. Apricot reminds me of a funny little poem I liked as a girl, said Nana, rubbing the cat's soft fur. It's about a family of kitty cats and a tea party. Would you like to hear it? Okay, they said. Even David, who didn't like playing tea party, liked Nana's stories and poems. Nana got the book and began to read. 5 little kitty cats had an invitation to tea. They cried, "Mother, let us go." For good we'll surely be. We'll wear our bibs and hold our things as well as we are able, spoons in right paws, cups in left, sitting at the table. The 5 little kitty cats went out that day to tea. Their heads were smooth and glossy, their tails were swinging free. They held their things as they had learned and tried to be polite. With snowy bibs beneath their chins, they were a pretty sight. So much for manners beautiful, and coats as soft as silk. The moment that the kitty cats were asked to take some milk, they dropped their spoons, forgot to bow, and oh, what do you think? They put their noses in the cups, and all began to drink. Yes, every naughty little cat began to meow for more, then knocked the teacups over and scampered through the door. Nana finished the poem and both children laughed. "You'd look pretty silly in a bib, wouldn't you, Apricot?" said Caroline, glancing at the snoozing cat. Just then, 2 children came around the corner of the house into the backyard. It was Angela, back from the dentist. Teddy was there too. Angela had an invitation in her hand. "I'm having a birthday party and I want you to come," Angela said to Caroline. She handed her the invitation. "Oh boy," said Caroline. "Let's go hang out in the treehouse, Teddy," said David. Caroline frowned. "That's what we were going to do. Come on, Angela." "Bye, Nana," the children called as they all ran toward the treehouse. As Nana reached down to pet Apricot, she could hear, "Last one there is a rotten egg." Oh," she said to herself. The end.